What's up, guys? It's the Flawless Queens, and we're back with another video.
We are doing a story time. So this story time is going to be about. It was your first high school fight, then, right?
Yeah, my first high school
Her
fight.
first high school fight.
Basically,
we were all present. You know, I was present, of course. And the video will be at the end.
So it would happen because what would happen?
Yeah, you haven't seen this TikTok?
Yeah, we're gonna be saying fake names. Fake names.
Man, y'all bitches be hurting. Woo! Tear it up.
So explain, Bree.
All right. Mabel had a situation with this girl, and we're gonna make her name
Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca. Her complicated relationship. Who at the time was her boyfriend.
Yeah.
What are we gonna name him?
James.
Okay, James. So James was being a little friendly, and that's a no-go. We don't do those over here. So, you know, she went and she spoke to James about it, and she kind of like embarrassed him in front of Becky, and she
Her
didn't
name
care.
is not Becky. It's Bianca.
I was looking at her like Becky. Okay, Bianca, Becky, whatever the hell her name is. She kind of embarrassed her boyfriend in front of this girl, and her boyfriend had the nerve to apologize for her to the girl. And Mabel was sitting, we was all at lunch, and Mabel was sitting at the lunch table, popping her shit, talking, running her mouth, as she should. And this girl, she got up and she moved the whole table to closer to ours, and she was just sitting there watching mad face, pointing at us and shit, talking about us with her friends. And me and Mabel noticed it. Mind you, she don't go to our school, but she notices everything. We text her about everything as soon as they happen, so she knew.
And I'll be there.
Of course, she'd be there right after school, 2:50, right on the dot. And so she was talking shit, and then lunch was over. We going upstairs, and we waiting to go to our next period class. And the girl, what's her name, Bianca?
Yeah.
Okay, so Bianca comes upstairs and she's like, ha, you just is mad. I'm untouched. And she didn't hear it, but I heard it. So yeah, if you talking shit about my sister, I'm gonna go tell her. So I ran to me. I was like, she's talking crazy. And Mabel was like, what she said? She already wanted to fight.
Yeah, I've been wanting to fight.
And I told her, I was like, she said that she's untouchable, da. And she was like, oh, word? Boom, dropped her shit, booked it towards her. And the dean is coming. No, it's not the dean. My principal. No, it's yours.
Drock, the assistant principal.
Drock, our assistant principal, well, her assistant principal, came jetted, mad short. Like, what are you doing? You're dumb short. Why you? And you just got. He just went to court over another fight, trying to get into another fight. So he comes and he tries to stop her, and I'm there like, don't touch her, leave her alone, let her do her business. And he's like, Brianna, no. I said, get the fuck off her. And she went under him, and then my assistant principal came, and he tried to block her, and she did the same thing. And then she jetted, and the girl ran into the class, and the teacher stood in front of the door and didn't let her go in.
She was dumb big.
Word, she
took up
covered
the whole
the
door.
whole frame, bro.
The whole door.
Mad big. Like, what are you doing? And Mabel was trying to get into class. That teacher was not letting it. You see how small Mabel is? If you see Mabel in person, you know Mabel's small. So, Mabel was going, and she was trying. She couldn't get in the classroom. So, you see the motherfucking officer come out of nowhere. Came out of nowhere. I had already dropped off my stuff in front of my class. And because my class was like right next to that class that the girl ran in. So I dropped my stuff off and I came back. And the officer was grabbing on her mad tight. I'm like, nah, you wildin'. So I'm over here moving him, shoving him, hitting him, telling him to get off of her. And he was not having it. I was upset. I was like, yo, just get off her. Let her beat her up and that's it. Call it a day. Just suspend them. That's it. And I was there yelling. And when I get mad, I start crying. So I was in there crying. I was going crazy. And they got us in this little 310 room. They think is the suspension room. That room is like freaking 5 inches big. Shit is mad small. 4 chairs. 2 tables, and that shit's like this big. And we was in there, and it's me. It's like 5 of us in there, so you know we in there mad tight. It was dumb hot. So my adrenaline is running, and I'm talking to these teachers, and they like, oh, you know, you could have got arrested. I said, I don't give a fuck. Don't touch my sister like that. I don't care. Arrest me. I don't care. And I was mad, and she's sitting on the table like, bring her in here. Bring her in here. I'm going to beat her up. I'm going to beat her up. Oh, mind you, this was, what? Like a couple days before Thanksgiving, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a couple days before Thanksgiving. So the next day, my school was having like a little gathering or whatever. And they was like, oh, you can't come to school tomorrow. And I was like, I don't care. I'm going to beat her anyways. I don't care. And then they was like, oh, you need to apologize. I said, I'm not apologizing for nothing. You should have touched my sister like that. And then eventually I calmed down and I did apologize for hitting him. And we wrote our statements and they sent us home. So we came home, la-di-da-di-da. Oh, yo, we was hungry. Yo, we was dumb hungry. And so we walking hungry, walking home with that heavy ass bag. That shit's mad heavy. And we get home, we come. My mom already knew about the situation because they called her. So we go to the room, we tell them, putting my mom onto the tea. She was sipping the tea, you know? And she, is all her fault this whole situation started. She wanted to give the idea for us. She was like, oh, if it was me, I would have just waited on the steps. And I looked at my sister. And she looked at me. And we was like,
do the look.
I was like, and we was smiling, and I was like, what's the word? We trying to go back, and she was like, what's the word? What's the word? So we showered. I never ate no food.
We didn't eat. No, yes I did. I
you ate. She ate. I never ate. So I was hungry. I was on my way to back to school, hungry. Was done showered, changed clothes, nice and comfortable. You know, I had my Vans on. So, right, we're going back on the train, and we're looking at the time, we're like, oh shit, we about to be late. And this train was taking dumb long. So we get there, and we go to the school, and we like, oh, is Bianca still there? Is Bianca still here? Like, is she? When we came home, we texted one of our friends that lived right across the street from us. So we told Mulan, and she was like, oh, I'm coming with ya. So we went to her house, we picked her up, and then we met to the school.
Mind you, I wasn't there.
Yeah, so. She wasn't there. And that's because you decided to go to school that day. And so and then Mulan wanted to pick up a pack of newspaper. You remember that? She picked up the newspaper. She was like, I'm going to hit them with this. I'm going to hit them with this. It was dumb fun. She was sitting here in the train station rolling it up.
She was hitting me and you with it.
Yeah, she was testing it out. So, right, we finally get off the train and we get there. And Mulan all of our adrenaline is rushing. I'm no longer hungry. My hunger disappeared. And we over there, we like, where are these girls at? We was asking our friends where Bianca was at. And all that stuff. Oh, wait, I forgot a part. You remember? When we came home and we was telling my mom, she told me how Samantha was like, you know who I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. Samantha was trying to run up on her, but she went to go run up on Bianca. And I was like, I got that. I'm going to handle that. She's like, nah, I'm going to handle it. I was like, no, because you already going to fight Bianca, so I'm going to do Samantha. And so we went back to school, and we was looking for Bianca. We was asking everybody where Bianca was, and everybody was telling us she was gone. Like, she was thin air. Niggas saw her one period and she was gone after that. I was like, she's pussy. I don't care. It was whatever. I don't care. We could get her another day. And then I was asking about Samantha. And Mulan was there like, who is she? Who is she? Who is she? And she was like, we was looking crazy that day looking for them. Mm-hmm. And we see her across the street. But me and her couldn't be on the school property because we was kicked out. They sent us home so that we didn't fight. And then Mulan crossed the street. And she was like, which one? Which one? Which one? They all got blue. And I'm like, just cross the street. Just come back. And we see her coming. We see Samantha crossing the street halfway. So she went and she pressed her. And she went to her. She was like, oh, did you try to run up on me when I went to go fight Bianca?
And she started talking gibberish. And then I was like, I don't care. I still want to fight.
Yeah, she was like, basically. She was like, she still want to fight. And Samantha went and took her book bag off. But we thought she was going to fight. And she was like, she walked away. And so I went to press her. Because I've been said I had that. I've been said that. So I went to press her. And I went up to her and I was like, oh, did you try to run up on my sister? And she was like, what? No. I was like, did you try to run up on my sister? Yeah, she was dumb close, like, sis, social distancing. I don't want whatever you have. So, right? And I asked her again. I didn't let her finish her sentence, and I popped on her. And her phone fell. Her phone fell, and me and her was just getting it. And then, like, we got it mad close to the school. We fought right across the street from the school. So that fight wasn't even that long. But the security came and they separated us, da-da-da-da. And little did I know that she was going to get in the damn fight. Mulan, I guess, while I was fighting her or whatever. Mind you, she had my hair. Oh, my God.
What happened was, I didn't know they was fighting.
She wasn't paying attention because I popped on her.
I was waiting for her in the middle. While she was fighting her, I turned around and I seen them fighting and I was confused. And then Mulan told me, she was like, oh, that's because the security guard had both of y'all. Y'all was both bent over. Y'all wasn't hitting, y'all was both bent over. And then Mulan was like, oh, that's when you get in.
Mind you, she was like this with my hair. She had gripped my hair was so hard. I was so mad, bro. I mean, I didn't really feel it, but I knew she had my hair. I was just upset. So I'm gripping your hair too. Mm-hmm. If I'm losing hair, sis, you losing hair too. I don't care.
And then I ran right like that, and I just started punching her.
I didn't know.
And then
I seen her on the side when I was bent over, but I didn't know she was jumping in the fight. And then they come tell me she jumped in. I said, what? I was like, oh.
And they was breaking us up, and then me and her was both behind. We was both against the store, the barber.
Yeah, we was right by it was right by the deli, the Batalillo store. We was right in front of the Batalillo store. And right before I yanked her hair, bro. Oh my God, because when you fight me, do not pull my hair. Because I'm yanking your hair out.
Me and her had a whole piece of her hair.
Yeah, I had a whole chunk of blue hair in my hand. I had a whole chunk. I was not playing with that. I don't ever try to run up on my family. That's blood right there.
And then that's when a boy had me like that. But I still was not letting go. And she was not letting go.
I was not playing.
So when she moved back,
mad hair came out.
Oh, that came out.
And I guess while we was fighting, the boy that tried to choke her came and he was talking crazy to Mulan, and Mulan was like, oh, do you want to get it? Because Mulan, she shout outs to you, says you know who you are. Mulan get crazy. And she was like, oh, swing on me, blah, blah, blah. And they was going back and forth. They was about to.
That's a whole female. That's
right, a boy. And you over here going like that, like you're gonna hit her. Like, what if I would have hit you? You was gonna hit me? We would have jumped you.
Yeah, that's a whole boy.
Right.
And then what happened after that?
After that fight, we went home. After that fight, we was sitting on the thing. Oh no, there's more. We didn't go straight home, but we was by the bus stop, right by the train station, and all of Samantha's little friends, like. They was all sitting there watching my face, recording me. Like, the fuck is you recording me for? I know I'm cute, but I don't like you. So you don't need pictures of me. You could just watch my Snap story, my Facebook story, my Instagram story. So what is you taking pictures of me for? And we was all sitting on the thing. And mad people was coming to us and was like, oh, y'all did y'all thing, da-da-da-da.
She was leaking.
I didn't know she was leaking. I mean, I think somebody told me that, but I didn't know. I didn't really know. But I guess she was leaking. And her friends was watching mad face. Da-da-da-da. I missed like 4 buses. Like, sis, your bus, you gotta go home. And we didn't really care. He was chilling because you're not popping on me. I'm not popping on you. So
she went on Snap.
Yeah, we went on Snap and she didn't post me. Because if she would have posted me, then it would have really been a problem. Mm-hmm. But they wasn't saying nothing to me. Mulan wanted to pop on him so bad. So bad. She wanted to face so bad. And that was just it. We went home.
Samantha was on Snap talking wow.
Oh, word, talking crazy. And then, like, she was bruised. Her eyes was bruised.
She said it was a mosquito bite.
She said it was a... she was like, oh. Because it turned into, like, a lump right here. And she said it was a mosquito bite. And I'm like, how you get a mosquito bite when it's not even mosquito season? Like... And then she had her eye vessel was popped. And she was like, oh, she caught it from, like, an infection or something. And I was like, what? How you about to tell me? I've gotten my eye vessel popped before. Like, it's okay. You just take it out and keep it pushing. But she was still talking crazy. And I was like, all right. And I went on Snap and I was talking crazy too. Because you're not going to sit here and talk crazy. I'm not going to talk crazy. And she went on Snap. She was talking crazy. I think you went on Snap too that day.
We slid on her DMs.
You went on Snap that talk crazy too.
I
think she did. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. She texted her. I didn't text her because I don't have her Snapchat.
I slid in her DMs and I was just asking her like, why you lying, this, that. She sent me voice notes and after that she took the Snap down and she was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
She was just playing dumb.
And while this whole commotion was happening, her little friends would screenshot my story. And I was like, what did you screenshot my story for? I let it slide the first couple times because I'm like, all right. Because if I say something, they're not going to want no problems. But it kept happening back to back. So I texted them and I was like, yo, what did you screenshot my story for?
Yeah,
and Sierra would screenshot my stories and I was like, I texted her and I was like, yo, what did you screenshot my story for? And she was like, oh, I could screenshot whatever I want to screenshot and all that other stuff. And I was just like, oh, do you want to fight? Because I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with you. So we texted her and I was like, do you want to fight? And she was like, no, I don't want to fight. There's no reason for me to fight you. And I was like, all right, you don't want no smoke. That's it. Yeah, and mind you, all this whole commotion happened within like a month, right? Mm-hmm. Like a month and a half. So mind you, I got suspended for the first fight. We both got suspended. I think it was like 3 days, right? An in-school suspension, 3 days, because it was our first incident. And this is the second incident. Sierra and Keisha were screenshotting the same stories, and they were saying the same things. And we was like, okay, it's lit. When we go back to school, we're just gonna pop on y'all. That was our plan. Yeah. Because they said they didn't want to fight, but our plan was like, when we go to school, we pop it on y'all. That's it.
We wanted to fight so bad. That's why.
We was like,
to fight so
we
bad.
had our adrenaline. We was like, so ready to fight.
Y'all know.
So
after a fight, you get that.
A couple days later, mind you, we were still on suspension. So a couple days later, we went to our school. We did our morning suspension because you don't stay for school the whole day. You stay like 2 hours and then you go home. So we came back one of the day of our suspensions, and we came back after school. And me and her, mind you, we got all these videos. We gonna put them in the end. And it was a rainy day, wasn't it?
What? It was snowing. It was snowing, but it was like wet, like slushy.
Oh, and I was not present that day. I was present, but I was at my boyfriend's house. So she was home, and I was at my boyfriend's house. And I was like,
you was gonna meet us?
Yeah, we was gonna meet on 174. And that's what we did. 250, we all met up 174. It was me, you. You wasn't there for that one either.
It was me, you, Mulan.
Me, you, Mulan. Mulan's brother, my boyfriend. Her boyfriend was present because he had just got out of school. Mm-hmm. And we was over by the train station, by the bus stop. And we was just like, all right. Her plan was to pop on the first picture she saw. I was like, you gonna pop on him? I would pop on him too, because I was so crazy. Even though I already initially had plans on who I was gonna pop on, and it was gonna be Sierra. And so Keisha and Sierra coming down the block. Mind you, we was waiting for mad long.
Yo, dumb long.
Mad long. And I guess people was seeing us. People was like, oh, they down the block, they coming ready to fight. So I guess people came to us and went back to Sierra and Keisha and told them. Because we seen them getting prepared. We seen them taking their bag off, their earrings off and stuff. And right when they came, right by the bus stop, she popped on Keisha. And I turned around and I popped on Sierra. Mm-hmm. And yo, that was mad
So it's
funny.
2 fights in one video.
Yeah, it's 2 fights in one video.
And then
I got jumped.
Samantha
want to come from the back, grab my hair, and you can see it in the video. Like if you really sit there and look at the video, it's like 2 fights in one. Is one in the front, which is her and Keisha, and then the one in the back, which is me and Sierra. And so we all fighting, blah blah blah. And Mulan come and grab Sierra from the back because she came and she jumped me and she was Samantha. She came and grabbed Samantha from the back and was fighting her like, yo, she was really beating her up. And so we fighting. Wigs came off. Oh my! We're not even gonna talk about that. Wigs came off. Coats came off. Yo, that day was so freaking cold, bro.
Yeah, I had my coat on. I had
my coat on and I had my sweater on.
It was not cool.
I think I didn't have this sweater. I had the black champion sweater. I think.
It was crazy. Basically, we was all on the floor and we was all dirty.
Right. I had my Timbs on. Oh man.
Everybody was rolling.
I'm not even gonna lie. They got me on the floor. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I said that.
And that's because they jumped me. But how you jump me do no damage.
And then Samantha was under the bus.
Word. Samantha was under the bus.
Sierra's bag was in the puddle.
I had no coat on.
Oh yeah, they took your
coat off. They tried to like put my coat over me and I took my coat off. And I was just boop, 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 still hitting bitches. Because
I fell.
She fell, but she got back up. I'm not gonna lie.
That was dumb.
Her fight, you see her fight, she was going ham on her. Because this girl is bigger than her. And
yeah, I'm mad. So I'm really scared. If y'all know.
So all those fights ended done. And those fights ended, and then I came and I see Samantha. And she's leaking, like, mind you, my hands is numb.
Yo.
My hands were numb.
My hands was numb.
Like, I could not move my fingers. And I see Samantha, and I was like, because I've been said I went to get my round 2, because she was talking crazy from the first fight, talking about, oh, I jumped her, and that I couldn't handle her because we jumped her. And I was like, first of all, my intentions were not to jump you. I did a one-on-one with you. Mm-hmm. So I came in and I pressed her. I was like, oh, right after my fight with Sierra, I pressed her and I was like, oh, so you was talking crazy on Snap, like, do you want to get it, blah, blah, blah. She was like, no. Her face was bloody, bro. She's like, no, I don't want to get it. And I just popped on her. Mind you, my hands was numb, so I felt like I was going like this. Boom. That's what it felt like. That's truthfully what it felt like, but I know it didn't go down like that. And I popped on her, blah, blah, blah. We had, like, before a little bit. She didn't get no hits. At all.
Sorry.
Me and Keisha was the last fight. Mm-hmm. But there was something that happened before that. When we got suspended for that last incident, we got 30 days. And they took us out of the school, sent us to 2 separate schools. And we had to do that, and they didn't show up for that because...
yeah, we didn't go. We stayed home.
Those was my days to sleep. Get my energy up, mind you, and in between those days... Oh, no. I'm talking about another situation. I was about to say how I fell down the stairs. Y'all remember that? Mm-hmm. That was funny. So... And we went back to the school because I guess these girls were still talking crazy. And when we went back, nobody had that energy. And it was just Sierra there. It was just Sierra and her little friends. And we went back. Mind you, when they jumped me, they broke my glasses. So I could barely see. I was like this. I couldn't see. And we went back, and these girls, I guess they passed by us, and it was a random date. And she had no energy. And she was telling me, because I couldn't see. She was like, oh, Sierra just passed by. She don't got no energy. I said, she just passed by. I was like, and I dead wanted to get it with her because I guess I had heard that her and Keisha went pressing my boyfriend because my boyfriend got in it when they jumped me. And yes, my boyfriend did get in it, and I give props to you. I love you. And they was pressing him, and I felt the way like, why are you pressing my boyfriend and I'm not present? But they didn't have none of that energy. So we went home that day. And then the last time we came back. Yes, we kept coming back.
Yeah.
So the last time we came back.
I was there for this one.
Yeah, she was there for this one. And the last time we came. You want to tell the story?
No?
So we was all there. We was all waiting. And they wasn't taking long this time. They came pretty fast actually. So Keisha was the only one there. Keisha came.
I think I finally had my glasses for that.
Yeah, because you got your glasses fit. Keisha came. She walked by me, and she went to go hug or talk to her boyfriend. Now explain it from there.
And I turned around and I'm like, first of all, my boyfriend don't like you, so I'm not stupid. My boyfriend don't like you because I don't like you, and my boyfriend never liked you. So I turn around and I'm like, and it looked like she's ready to pop with me. And I asked her, I'm like, yo, you about to sneak me? Like, you serious? She was like, oh, nobody's trying to sneak you. I was coming to say hi to somebody. And I was like, no, you just tried to sneak me. And she was talking crazy, like, and then I asked her where her friends were. And she was like, oh, they not here, blah, blah. Mind you, like, I'm not stupid. They already told me that those girls was in school. Yeah. So where did y'all go?
They left. They went the other way.
Scary. Word. Mad scary. But it's alright. It's alright. I'm not worried. So, right, I was asking her what her friends was, and she was asking me if I want to get it. And I was like, no, I don't want to get it with you. Like, I don't have, my problem isn't with you. I want to get it with your friends. And she was like, and I was telling her about how her friends was pressing my friends, and she was like, oh, she didn't press her, covering it up for her or whatever.
She was like, that was me.
That was me. And I was like, why would you press, like, I told her, why would you press my boyfriend? And I had a problem. And she was like, then beat me up. So I was hesitant. I'm not even gonna lie. I was hesitant, like, because I didn't want to fight her. And so I gave in. I was like, whatever, like, I'm gonna fight you because I'm not about to look like no pussy. Because I'm not. I didn't get it with anyone. And so they was talking. All her friends was there. And my friends was there. And they was hyping mad shit up. They was like, fight. So I turned around, took my coat off. And I gave it to Mulan. And she was holding my coat. And I think I took my glasses off. I don't remember. But, and we, like, I swung on her. And her, what was the first thing she grabbed?
Your hair.
Yo, I'm telling you, I lost so much hair that month and a half. I was upset. I was really upset. Because how do you lose that much hair? It felt like I was shedding. But, right? So me and her fought, and she got me to the floor. And
she was doing a bicycle.
Word.
She was like this.
Definitely was.
And we was there talking about that way before that fight.
Word. Right before that fight, we was on a train and we was like, oh, what if somebody ever get us on the floor? We're gonna do the bicycle. We're gonna do that. And so yeah, she got me on the floor. And I knew that was already gonna happen because that's how she fights. And it was raining, and then on top of that, she had me on, like, I don't know what's that called, but it's like a metal thing. If you from New York, you know what it is. It's like a metal thing.
You step on it.
And it goes down a little bit. When you open it, it leads to like the basement of something, of a store or whatever. And it was like metal, and it was mad slippery because it was wet, and my shoes had no grip. So I slipped on there or whatever. That happened, and me and her.
Oh, she was talking mad shit after the fight.
Yeah, after the fight,
she was yelling something.
She was talking mad shit, and she was like, "Oh, y'all can stop talking shit. All we take is W's over here." And I went on Snapchat like always, and of course I was talking my shit just like she was, and I got suspended for that. Yeah. Just know we get down like that.
Yeah. We're gonna put the videos in the next clip.
You have anything to say about these fans? Because you haven't said nothing.
Yeah, any comments?
As I should. And the next clip is gonna be the videos of each fight. And here we go.
Boom!